You're listening to the ReachCast Show, your weekly stop for the latest and greatest in the Planetside 2 universe and its community.
What's up, lords and ladies? It is February 3rd, and you're listening to episode 71 of the ReachCast Show. Proud members of the AGN, the podcast networks. Amazing times. I'm your host, Torkz. With me tonight, my co-hosts, first and foremost, Noxx.
Hey.
Second and better, Deringer.
Hey.
And with us tonight, we have guest Louie from the 40 Deuce.
Prepare to be dazzled, folks.
Dazzled. All right, this week you're brought to you by Deringer's winnings from betting show money in the Super Bowl. And also by great listeners like you, because support the show tab.
I let it all ride on Seattle.
ReachCastShow.com. Nice.
Do you know it was like 1,000,000 to 1 odds for the first score to be a safety? I wonder if anyone.
I thought it was 200 million to 1. Mark Cuban tweeted that he bet $1 million that the first score would be a safety and won $200 million, even though it was a joke.
Holy crap!
So 200 to 1 odds.
So we played with Black Arrows, Voodoo Company, Blue Lions, and Outfit X this week.
Jeez, all NC.
All NC, man. We were NC heavy this week.
Know, I played with the Devil Dogs.
Devil Dogs as well.
I played with the 40 Deuce.
You played with 40 Deuce.
I played with Voodoo Company, and I really shouldn't even give them a shout out. And I hope some of them are listening, because I played with them for 2 hours, and then they sent me an invite to join their outfit, and I declined, and they kicked me. I played with them for 2 hours, and then I get kicked because I declined.
That's awesome. We have
this doesn't need your outfit.
Black Arrows happily took me in. I had a good time with Black Arrows this week.
So we have patches. We have some the WDS talk. We have some roadmap talk, and all that fun jazz. So with that being said, what's up, man?
I said things.
Things.
Yeah,
yes.
things.
Player interrogation first off.
Listen, you are going to tell us everything we want to know.
Okay. Now you are involved in the ReachCast interrogations.
All right, sir. So let's hear all about Louie and what makes Louie special.
What do you guys need to know?
It's just got a light face.
I guess my rare hobbies, I play competitive laser tag, or I kind of used to. I haven't done it in a while. And I also enjoy foosball.
So what's
How's that?
competitive laser tag versus regular laser tag? You put like pads on, like hit each other? How does this work?
No.
Full contact
laser tag.
It's basically the same deal. I play Laser Quest. It's more just straight tagging a person, no like bases or any crap like that. And you just tag the living crap out of people. I don't know. It's really aerobic. You dance around.
You dance during it. You wear like ballerina costumes.
It's not
like.
Is this the thing I've seen where two
really
guys are standing like 3 feet apart from each other and like get into really awkward positions to try and shoot
Laser
each other?
Quest. Yeah. I'm sure I'm Googleable. There's probably a video too.
Laser Quest.
That, so.
I'm searching right now, as you can hear.
Lightning bolt.
Well, and I'm Aunt Lou there.
Oh, nice.
Like Aunt Lou Laser Quest. I don't want people to know this crap.
See,
You said it, not us.
That's what we
The
have.
chat room is all lasers. Pew, pew,
Lasers.
pew.
So tell us about like maybe your Planetside background. Now that we know all about your wonderful special abilities and your laser tag.
Pretty much the same story as everybody else. I played Planetside 1 beta, created the 40 Deuce in Planetside 1 beta, and I've been basically playing ever since. Took my breaks in Planetside, but was right in Planetside 2 beta too. Same thing.
So how did you come up with the name 40 Deuce?
Oh boy. Well, it comes from the number 42, obviously. And a group of friends and I, playing laser tag, of course, used to say it a lot. It came from, like, not from the Hitchhiker's Guide, That's not where it came from. It came from an Andrew Dice Clay skit. I think we've already did this interview in episode like 3, but
Probably.
when you guys had us on. But then like I had a buddy who was a big Beastie Boys fan too, so he would always say the 40 Deuce, which is mentioned in many of their songs. I believe it's like the street their studio's on or something. So when it came to making our outfit and Planetside 1, that's what we came up with, and it's been that ever since.
All right. Well, thank you, sir, for informing us all about Louis and what makes Louis special. And, yeah, good times. Anything else to say?
I put a one-on-one laser tag video in chat.
Oh, God. Did you find me?
I don't know. I hope it's you.
I'll have to click on it.
Do like Matrix stuff with lasers.
One-on-one lasertron.
No, that is not me. Oh, God.
All right. Patch updates it is. Let's knock this shit up.
I'm going to get these mosquitoes in the air and rain down some hellfires on those fools. Oh no! What the f***? I should have listened to the ReachCast patch notes.
You know, in spirit of the Super Bowl, I think we should have taken over-unders on who swears the most this episode, because you are winning 1-0 right now.
Oh, come on. This is shit. Or like,
2-0. I'm doing well tonight.
I'm watching this video, and that is you, Louis. I met you at SOE Live. It's totally you.
Posted mine.
You're the bald dude. I can see.
I just posted
Oh, man.
so what cracks me up is that everybody in the audio is going to hear that laser tag match
No,
because Mark played it.
No, I have the sound off.
Oh, okay.
That is going into the notes for after the show. The one-on-one laser tag.
One-on-one laser tag. All right.
First link.
mine. One
1v1.
that I posted, not that crap.
Where's the one you posted? That
You got to post it in the channel that we're
Chat.
talking in.
I don't see it in this chat here.
In the Twitch chat.
Did you?
All right, let's go. Come on.
All right.
You-
January 30th patch. Oh, that was that cool patch that we got involving some fun things that everyone's very excited about. There are some known issues with the patch. The logging, they enhanced logging, and they'll have a fix soon for that membership certification benefit issue.
It's already fixed.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
it's working for me too, but I haven't received a refund.
Did you get a refund and a
No.
little something on top of it?
Yeah, there's no refund so far. I think that was all a joke.
Well, something.
I don't know.
What's that?
We can
What's
still
that
get
something?
something.
Something. What's the something about? What's that?
Said there'll be something on the top of the refund.
Yeah, one day, like when the XP.
So
I don't know. Special decal. Maybe it's like Clegg's face this time.
So there's also the long login times on patch days, and they're close to a couple fixes on that. Anyways, moving on to the fun things. Squad vehicle spawning. You can now squad from transport vehicles, galaxies, and sundries, owned and occupied by squad mates. And Sunder AMS is no more. You buy it, you got it. It's not, well, but no more, I mean, as an attachment. So that's pretty freaking cool.
I will say
Yeah.
though, you can't buy it and then spawn your Sunder, because I tried that and it didn't work. Maybe I already had the Sunder out and then I had the Sunder out and then I bought it. That doesn't work. You have to have it already before you spawn your
That kind of
Sunder.
makes sense, I
Where
guess.
the
Well,
hell
I'm-
have you and what vehicle thing applies ever after you spawn it?
I'm just saying, some people might wonder.
Well,
For those of you out there that are wondering, if you spawn a Sunday,
Yeah.
then buy AMS,
Then by
it
AMS,
won't work.
it doesn't
you're
work that way.
screwed.
You got to
Good
have
work.
it first.
All right. See, this is the kind of quality QA testing we expect out of
I
Mark.
should have saved that for the research labs.
Yeah. It's a total research side just for that.
Just the whole bumper is longer than the segment.
Longer than the segment.
We'll get Rail to make a
Guys,
video for you,
don't
Derringer.
buy AMS after you purchase Sunder. All right, moving on.
Dude, you could expect galaxies with AMS. Oh my god. Sitting at max altitude and just letting people just drop on a base. No pilots look at max altitude. This like never finds you.
Has this become a problem yet?
Dude, I sat there.
It's not a problem.
I sat last night for 45 minutes and got shot down once. For 45 minutes, constantly dropping people.
I sat earlier today and watched Azure Twilight drop light assaults down to C4 Sunderers, for max altitude.
Dude, max
We'd
altitude.
spawn a Sunder, and then all of a sudden, an Azure Twilight guy would already be on it, laying his C4 and blowing it and himself up, and then just respawning in the galaxy.
Nice. So there you go.
That could be a problem.
Galaxy exploits already hard.
Unit 3372 did say something I did see a lot of, though. You get spawned randomly in people's Sundays sometimes, and you select like this last night's happened a lot. We'll select a base or you select a galaxy and you'll get spawned in a Sunday
Oh,
out
that's
of nowhere.
I never had that.
It's weird.
And
Like
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm saying this has been really weird. I noticed that last night a lot.
I was going to
So-
say there's also issues with how fast your galaxy is going and allowing people to spawn into it. Did you guys run into this?
No, I haven't spawned.
No.
If your
hasn't seen
galaxy
that.
is traveling faster than 140 kph, people can't spawn in it.
The-
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I played with 666, and the people running squads that day,
Mhm.
for those 2 days, weren't exactly intelligent enough to realize that there's something that could be used that way.
Oh,
And
the galaxy could be-
they kept suiciding them old standard ways, and then they're like, "Oh, you can't spawn anywhere," and I was just,
They should listen to ReachCast.
they really should. I was face palming a little, but
Just because they know about it doesn't mean they know how to exploit it right off the bat, though.
yeah,
it's-
you know, because it's not obvious. Anyways, you don't even have to exploit it; just use it.
I feel like it's
But
exploiting, like
do you
from
think-
how badly it's
okay.
like.
Well, that's put a thought in my head. Do you think maybe a fix to that would be... Because I can imagine trying to get a galaxy at max altitude being a royal pain. Because you
No,
can't go
not at
higher than it.
Not at all. It's
You can't go
It's-
higher than it, though, so it's easy to defend. You just look down.
not really, not necessarily, not a target that big, dude. An ESF can do some. Anybody like halfway intelligent with an ESF can take out a gal at max altitude, unless it's got a full gunning crew that knows exactly what they're doing. I mean, if you had a couple in the circle, you might be able to defend with your bat guns. But
I was
The-
just thinking maybe the max altitude for the galaxy gets lowered.
yeah, I mean, it's so the only thing that you can quote me on this. I will bet you within the next 4 weeks, we will see the spawn timer for the galaxies increase.
Agreed.
Up to, I don't know what it'll be, but I can pretty much bet you that's going to be the fix. That's going to need to be the fix for this.
What is it right now?
It's the same as you would spawn anywhere, like 10 seconds.
Oh, yeah,
No,
it should
'cause
have at
Sunderers
least
are
the
faster.
time
Is
of
it-
the spawn beacon.
Spawn beacons, like, after your
That's
first drop, it's a minute and, like, 45. That's way too, like, even max, I think
That
it's, like,
defeats the purpose of it. I think longer than a base. Sunderers are shorter than a base. I think it should be longer than a base by like 2 seconds or something.
I think 30 seconds is a good in-between.
I'd take anything.
That still doesn't, it still allows you to be able to defend somebody just dropping on your roof without too much trouble, but 10 seconds or whatever, 10 or 12 seconds is way too short. But we'll see what happens. We got some more changes, by the way. We've talked enough about this.
Well, you get 10 XP. When someone spawns from your vehicle, you get 10
Oh,
XP.
yeah. And 50 when they kill somebody.
Oh, if you got the bonuses, you're getting up 100 plus.
I
times.
farmed. Let's see here. When we actually had a good fight and I was dropping full gas, like sitting at max altitude, dropping full gas, I was getting certs twice or 3 times faster than I was actually being in the fight.
Oh my god, yeah. People are scrambling over themselves to be the gal pilot that continues to drop people on a battle.
Like I was watching and it was, so the 20s weren't that much, but when you drop 12 people and they get in a big fight, it's like 100.
Yeah,
It's
it's
one after
crazy.
another like that. It's craziness. So it's as long as you're dropping into a hot zone, it's good. If you're not dropping into a hot zone, it's a complete waste of XP. But we got some other stuff. Sorry, go ahead with that, Mark.
All right, so we're going to move on to the map. So they've moved ally and enemy filters into new sections called heat maps. They also added some World Domination Series capture and defend point heat maps to help identify the point-rich regions, and this will be something we'll talk about with WDS a little bit later in the show. And they also refined some of the lattice line art on the map itself. Nothing major. Next, with the miscellaneous changes, the deploy kill bonus, vehicle owners will now receive 50 experience per kill, up from 5 when passengers exit the vehicle and kill enemy players. This is what we were just talking about. As you can see, Torkz and I have our bonuses on, so that's why we were getting 100 XP per kill. But the base is 5, and it is awesome, let me tell you.
50.
Awesome.
Boom.
Awesome.
It's wicked awesome. Just to throw a little Boston in for everybody.
Nice.
Automated warp gate rotations are now scheduled. The first one actually occurred this past Friday, and I saw Malorn tweeting about it, and it seems to have gone off without a hitch. They've also done a lot of back-end work to support the World Domination Series, so keep an eye out for another pre-season. Again, we'll talk about that a little later. And finally, squad deploy and instant action timers now trigger independently.
I don't think there's gonna. Is this next one? Are they deeming it a preseason again?
As far as I know, yes.
It starts this Friday, so
yeah, but I still believe it's a preseason. We'll get into it a little bit later in the show. So
okay.
Finally, bug fixes. I cut out the majority of them. Just 2 I wanted to talk about. First, kill notifications. They display longer names without truncation, which, thank God. I know it's stupid, but I hate it when a name's cut off. Especially
You don't
my
like
new
your
name is
Swag
so
Yolo
long.
420 dubstep like Swag Yolo. You
I
didn't
saw
like it
a
get
whole
cut off.
bunch of Swag YOLOs over the weekend.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Not 420 dubstep, but Swag YOLO, and then a whole bunch of weird stuff that I'd never seen before. And I should have written them down, but I didn't.
Oh man.
And the final
It was a
bug
bunch of
fix.
People that were playing together, like Smurf accounts.
Perhaps.
Probably.
The final bug fix I want to talk about, they reduced the voiceover quality by a notch to help improve client memory usage. Now, I know some people were saying that the voiceover quality is messing with their in-game chat. So I don't know if this is a cause that's happening because of it, but something for people to be aware of.
It's the first I'd heard about that part. I've heard there's been a lot of problems with the VoIP stuff lately. So.
VoIP lately has seemed, but this is for voiceover, not even.
Oh,
I think,
yeah, sorry.
But it makes me wonder if the two are kind of tied together or not,
Mm.
because VoIP issues have been cropping up lately.
Mm. Yeah, maybe. All right.
That's it. That's it for the patch this past week. It was a small, but let's admit it, pretty friggin' large when you.
Just that one item.
In the
makes
grand
this
scheme of
patch huge.
things, it's a huge patch. It just brought so many changes into the game.
Yeah, the meta has definitely changed. Like I said, though, I foresee this being altered one way or another. It can't stay the default spawn timers. That's just too, in my opinion, too good.
My experience is it wasn't being abused, but surely it will at some point.
Oh, dude, it's being.
Wait till our next community clash.
I think it'll cool off too. I mean, it's being used a lot right now, but it might cool off.
It depends on how well people counter it, I guess. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Community briefing.
Attention, soldiers! Get your butts in here for this week's community briefing.
Alrighty, no F&O this week. The EQ landmark launched this week, and because that launch was on a Friday, I think Maggie dressed up as an elf instead and went to cosplay at that. So no F&O. WDS. So we just talked about WDS a second ago. We got new rules, new scoring, new ranks. New rewards. Mainly, we'll go through these real quick. So they're changing up a lot of how WDS works.
Well,
some of the stuff is still the
first,
same.
When's it occurring?
So it's supposed to start this Friday, and that Friday being the 7th, February 7th, at 12 a.m. PT, so 2 our time. My time, I should say. So they're still using, is the longer you hold bases, the more contribution you give to points for your faction, and capturing still gives you points. So that the point system is still very similar to what it used to be. But you're now getting more personalized pieces to this. So you're getting points, or you're earning contribution points the same time that you're giving points to your faction. The amount of contribution points per player receives is equal to the amount of WDS points the Empire receives. So it's a 1-for-1. And they're giving you weekly personal rewards. It's kind of a setup as a 3-tier setup. 200 points, 800 points, and 2,000 points. At each of those tiers, you receive a supply cache, they're calling it. So those supply caches can have things like camos, boosts, weapons, and they say the higher tier, so obviously the more points you get, if you get to like the 2,000 point cache, you're gonna supposedly have a better chance at a better drop from that cache than the lower tier ones. And you can only do those weekly, so.
They say how hard it is to get that many points?
I don't know. I guess you could extract it from how many points you get per base and see, but
Do you think that'll pop up though? Like how many contribution points you're getting per base?
Well, you
already know. You can look on PTS; it'll tell you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you've got a screen. If you got hit on the tab screen, you're going to see where you are in relation to each of those tiers as well during WDS.
Oh, nice.
And you're going to. I'm jumping ahead.
No, you're fine. No, you're fine. You can check your contributions by doing tab, like you were just talking about. But you can earn. Now, this part I was kind of somewhat misunderstood. I didn't understand entirely. Players can earn multiple weekly personal rewards provided they meet the qualifications of each one.
So I'm assuming tier 1, tier 2, tier 3.
Can you get multiple during each week, or is it just one time?
I think you can gain each of the tiers during the week.
That doesn't make sense. It makes sense that at the end of the week you'd get the one of the tier that you...
No, because you receive them. They get paid out immediately.
Oh, you get them... Oh, well then yeah, I guess you would get them every time.
Each personal reward will be distributed immediately after meeting the qualification.
Well then.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
I'm guessing you can meet you'll get at least... You could get 1 to 3 per week, depending on how much time you put into the game. I guess you could get 0 to 3 per week, but, assuming you're playing.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get one.
You can kick off the next piece if you want. That's all I have to say about the one.
I'm kind of excited about WDS. Honestly, if there's really camos and weapons and stuff in these supply crates, I'm even more excited about WDS.
So does that mean if your faction wins, you no longer get a reward? This is replacing that then? Is that what they're saying?
No, these are the weekly rewards.
So are they still going to give the faction that wins, or whatever XP boost or something?
They still had a picture of a decal as well, so I'm pretty sure that's still in the mix. But there's a whole post on it on the official forums. Sorry, you had to ask these questions on the fly.
Here's I don't know, as someone this doesn't inspire me, because when I play, I don't really, I own a bunch of guns. I still use the same guns. I'm always going to be using that banana camo.
But think of it like someone like me who rolled a new character this week.
Now it definitely helps.
So here, to answer your question, Louis, each player of the winning empire for the week will receive a 3-day experience boost. Each player for the winning empire for the season will receive an exclusive decal and temporary title of Dominator, which lasts until the new season winner is crowned. So these tier rewards are on top of the empire rewards.
Right. I was hoping they were looking to get rid of, the highest popped empire wins deal, but it sounds like they're still going to do that and then give everybody else a side reward. But that's still good.
I do agree. Giving the side reward is not a bad idea because it does incentivize some of those lower pop places to still keep fighting over this. Because, honestly, at this point, does a 3-day experience boost really matter? I'm more interested in the camos and the guns and stuff like that now.
Dude, I don't know what you're talking about. I typed in MLG the other day and I got my single 1-day boost. I'm set now. Woo, make it rain.
I guess, it is really good for new players, too. Give them.
I don't know how many people even know about that. I can't remember what it was. MLG something? MLG report? MLG space report. So MLG all caps, space report, and you get the MLG decal and a couple 1-day boosts. So make it rain, guys. Let's go out there and type it in.
Yeah, didn't we talk about it on the show when that first came out? I think I did.
We did, but it still applies. You can do it to any new character.
Yeah, you can still get the PSU decal, too.
Yeah, PSU. What's that one called? It's PSU...
There's a landmark one, too.
Is it just Planetside Universe, or is it PSU something? I can't remember.
I can't remember. I have to look.
It's like PSU decal or something.
It's like PSU decal and PSU vehicle decal.
Yeah. And then the EQ next one's something like...
And now there's a landmark one?
Or I'm sorry, I meant EQ next. Yeah.
Okay. I have the EQ next one.
Yeah, if you type in swag yellow awesome, you actually get Higbees and T-Rays as well at the same time.
We should try and get to be able to give away some ReachCast decals. How are we going to get T-Ray to make those?
Well, first he has to
throw one
prove
into him.
ReachCat, so...
Yeah.
He's not going to approve ReachCat, dude.
Oh, he's approving ReachCat, okay? I'm going to call his ass up because I have his number. Be like, Tremel, listen here.
I want ReachCat
What do I
approved.
need to do
Listen
to get
here.
ReachCat into the game?
You need to understand how desperate I am. What do I need to do, Tremel?
No, they say,
Then-
what do
then
you
you
want?
follow
What do you
this.
want to charge for this? I said 50 cents because I want it to be affordable for everyone.
You should put up the picture of my cat with its cash.
You know they choose the prices, not you. You know that, right?
There's a little thing that says, what would you charge for this?
They decide the prices, though.
Well, they can still decide. I'm still suggesting 50.
Oh, okay.
And now that I said that, everyone's going to know if they charge 100 that they're cheap asses.
Or you're lying.
Hey,
Charge them as much as possible.
Because it could, yeah, I really want 1,000 for each ReachCat.
1,000.
Unit 3272 brings on it. We gotta use the leverage. Talk about the Vault Boy. If he doesn't,
Listen, we'll get to the ReachCat decal later.
Yeah.
We got to move on to some roadmap updates, right?
Roadmap.
So there are some new items on the roadmap, which we'll list all of, and then there's some changes which we handpicked, good changes, or controversials. So improved introduction for new players, scheduled for July.
Woohoo! That's what I'm most excited about.
Yeehaw! You are such a... Can't swear. I promised I wouldn't swear today.
Oh, damn it. I was trying to get you to like
Now it's my job for the rest of the show to get you to swear.
All right, we got additional alert types scheduled for June. Streamline terminal loadout UI.
That's got to help new players. Bring it on.
They need to streamline letting new players find the terminals. Minimap and HUD indicator customization scheduled for June. Customizable. What?
I didn't say anything, dude. Keep going.
You mumbled something.
You
I didn't
did.
say
Just-
damn.
All right,
just ignore it.
customizable squad colors scheduled. Wait, what?
It's already in the game.
I know. I can already change my squad colors.
Okay,
Yeah,
anyways,
so-
moving on. That's on the list. Squad and platoon management improvements.
That's
Schedule.
good.
Didn't they do something for that too already? All right. They're
I don't
making
know.
it better though. And I wonder what our customizable squad color is. Like, how's that going to get better?
Maybe the arrows on the map will be the color of the squad.
Oh, that
Maybe.
would be nice.
Ooh, that would be, yeah.
'Cause that
Or
doesn't
like, I can,
change.
like, give them a
Yeah.
gradient or something.
Yeah. You put like stripes in your colors if you feel like you need stripes. Maybe some pink and polka dot.
Maybe every other letter can be a different color.
Well, like I
Yeah.
had to change my Charlie squad because they were purple. When you play NC, that just really doesn't work when you start fighting against VS.
I still play with enemy as red.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
same
For
here.
that very reason.
Yeah, same here.
did? See, ever since we started casting, I've had them on outfit colors, and I've just gotten faction
Oh,
colors,
yeah.
and I've just gotten used to it.
Switch it back.
I forgot
Yeah, I know,
about
but
that.
I'm
Yeah.
Tom. Come on, I'm lazy. Let's be honest here.
Far lazy.
I'm gonna set
Alright.
it, and I'm gonna get used to it.
So those are new ones. These are some changes.
Oh,
coming.
we missed one. Improved death screen.
Oh, my bad.
Good God, you're getting too antsy. That's like my favorite one.
Improved death screen's your favorite one. Do you know what's going to
No, I just wanted to say
What an asshole. Get out of here. All right, so changes. They've changed some of the ones that are currently existing. Server transfer tokens were moved to June. I don't know. I'm kind of bummed about that. That's what
Why are you bummed about that?
I don't really give a shit about it, but I know a lot of people do.
A lot of people do.
I know.
I just wonder how much it's gonna be. That's my biggest question.
I'll quote me now. $10.
I'd pay it.
Outfit recruiting scheduled for July now. Implants scheduled for July as well.
Ugh.
Outfit base capture scheduled for August. So how do you capture an outfit base if there's nothing in here to create a outfit base?
It's regular bases, and you get to put your outfit name or whatever on it
Oh, cute. All right.
when you cap. Yeah.
Resource revamp August. Oh yeah. Player generated missions August as well. Hawson September. So
Ugh.
till September for Hawson. I don't know how I feel about that one. And outfit progression
Dude,
is
it
also
won't be in June 2015.
Remember, they're supporting this game out 20 years, so
Yeah.
Well, that
Is it 20? Is it 10? I can't remember.
Is
Oh, it's 20.
early in the life cycle. So
Early in the life cycle. That's how he says this. I think their argument for it. This is still early in the life cycle. 2016.
It's too soon for another continent. We haven't played Amerish to death yet.
Yeah. I can't wait for the Amerish redesign though. Man.
That I agree there.
Outfit progression, like I said, September. Interlink facilities, September as well. Class update medic is September. So I hope that with that they change how revives work, because revives right now are dumb. They need to be altered in some way. They're just, I don't know, recertifications so you can recert your 100,000 certs and put them somewhere else. So October.
That's gonna cost $20.
You know what blows my mind about that? We were actually talking about this on the 40 Deuce event before this, is certs don't have a limitation. You can get as many as you want, like in the game. There's no peak. There's no cap to them. So I don't know.
Yeah, but some people made dumb choices. And they want to go back on some
We all
of them.
made dumb choices with our certs at some point, but
Right.
it just play some more and, fill out the rest of your stuff. By the time you get BR 100, you're going to have enough to cert everything you're going to want and more.
Yeah, see, Miniature Action
Yep.
Jesus put 100,000 certs into flashlights. He'd like to make that change back.
See, that's going to pay off, though. You can see cloak people now. They're going to soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so the flashlights are actually going to kind of act as blacklights somewhat.
Is it kind of like make them shimmer like Predator or something?
I don't know
I mean, they
how-
already kind of do that, but like even more so.
I don't know how it's going to alter the visual representation, but it is going to
look like vampires from Twilight.
Yeah, who knows? The shimmer like
Sparkle.
They're gonna
sparkly.
But anyways, depending on what BR you are, like you'd probably spend more time recerting all of your crap for that one little cert that you didn't want. And that time you could have went out and re-earned that amount of certs.
Bullshit.
You know what I mean? Well, depends. Like, what did you buy? Like, what did you...
Can we specify something? This thread came from the PSU forums, and the certs I looked aren't actually updated if this is a real post or real information.
What do you mean it's not real?
Like the roadmap updates. If you go to the actual roadmap, none of this is correct.
If you go to some of the specific stuff it is. It's just not...
Because it stayed the same, but some of the changed ones aren't changed.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, voice packs, October. Continent locking, November. Engineer update, November. So basically, by the end of the year, we're going to have continent locking, Hawson, Amerish revamp, outfit progression, and resource revamp by the end of the year. And then...
Oh, they're revamping Esamir too.
What?
They're gonna change Esamir and Amerish battle flow. I took those out, but you said Amerish revamp, so.
Well, whatever. All right. Next.
Oh yeah, next is.
Dad said this is all wrong. That's all wrong. So
I'm telling you,
maybe
it's not
PSU is
up to
right.
date. If PSU maybe made a fake post, you guys can talk to Hama. But the actual, or they just are slow about updating the real roadmap.
He's even putting exclamation marks behind it. Like, he's getting angry.
He is getting
That
angry.
is
Was it
wrong.
Reddit post or
That-
something?
No, he's not angry. It's not all caps. Okay.
it's
All right. So anti-vehicle. This is a Reddit post that I found because I fully agree with it, and it was like number one on the list. It probably still is number one. Is anti-vehicle grenades should stick to vehicles. Title pretty much says it all. They say they're practically useless. Vehicles. It's hard to hit moving vehicles. They are useful against maxes though, and this is me saying I agree with you, poster of this thread.
Do you even know who it is?
No, I'm going to look right now. It's
It makes sense.
Blashark.
I
92.
agree with it. They should stick to vehicles or maxes. Once you throw them, I think
I could see not sticking it to a max, but this is
Why not?
I've felt this way about anti-vehicle grenades for a long time, and so maybe like this guy's starting a revival of my feelings or a starting of my feelings because it wasn't ever a thing. You know, they want to make everything useful. That's how to make them useful.
Well,
Let's make rockets stick too while we're at it.
ski grenade bandolier
Dude, they
and just
blow up.
spam anti-vehicle grenades on Max.
We're not talking about
I already did
8 bots here.
Nice. All right. Implants,
Yep.
Rel?
Next up, Rel had a new YouTube video out on his thoughts on implants. We'll include a link in the show notes, obviously, but just to sum up his thoughts on it, and it's like an 18-minute video, but he's got a lot of good information there, and I always like what Rel has to say because he is a thoughtful breakdancing fool. But he does think that implants will be a positive addition to the game and not pay to win. In fact, he says they won't be pay to win. Get over it.
Here goes Tom.
Yeah,
No.
They will create a missing reward system that currently is not in the game.
What, a reward for spending money?
No, because there's going to be other ways to achieve implants, Tom. You're going to get them for doing, they said one example is killing other players. He does hope that there will be more than just killing other players as a way to receive implants. Like,
if you get flashed 10 times, you get to be immune to flashes.
well, he's thinking revives and people, because not everybody is a
Because that's not OP.
stone cold killer in the game, and they're more a support type of
Support.
player.
Yeah.
Right. And they haven't said anything about earning them that way, but I mean, we have to assume that they're going to put every type of way to earn them into the game. But he does also point out that implants do create an additional revenue stream, and that's exactly what Clegg said on last week's show. He's 100% right. It also gives players some additional customization that maybe they don't have in the game right now, besides what color camo you wear and what helmet you put on your head. He does think that there are some negatives to the current thoughts on implants, and basically current ideas counter classes and will cause a lot of frustration. He specifically pointed out the flashbangs and
it's such
Hold
a
on, Tom.
BS
Hold on. You're gonna trust me.
and things like that. So he's 100% agrees with you on those types of things. And he also does think that implants will give SOE an opportunity to increase the uniqueness of different classes. And he actually went on to give sort of ideas for each individual class on how you could make an implant that was specific to them. Like, for example, if you're a medic with some sort of implant that heals you for all the damage that you put out to enemy players, or heavy assault to when they go into a crouch mode, that they're able to reload faster. So that's a way for them to put down fire suppression. You know, a lot of interesting ideas. A lot of interesting ideas. Stuff.
I need an implant that lets me show my decal on top of my composite armor.
Good one.
Awesome.
So again, another good YouTube by Rel, and I definitely recommend people go and take a look at it.
So with him, now that he's explained it from that perspective, Tom, why don't you tell us what implants are we're going to be really about?
You act like I had some like soapbox spiel here for you.
You do have a soapbox spiel as well.
No, I just have a spiel about clear vision being total BS.
And I think everybody agrees with that.
We complained about this last time. It was like the biggest one that was complained about, that they're like, all right, we're not doing these implants. Instead, they like took out the one that makes you not take damage when you fall, and kept the one that's the stupidest one in. It's so bad.
Totally negating like conch grenades is a huge advantage. And not to mention flash on top of it, but just completely negating them.
I mean, my big thing is, if they want this to be a competitive game, that cannot happen.
Rel actually
or in competitive play.
Rel actually suggested that giving that type of implant to possibly only light assault as and hear me out before you just go crazy on this one.
No.
He said,
you're limiting it in some way.
Limiting it to one class, and this would force more team play to the light assault, because obviously a light assault player now spends a lot of time on building, hopping around, all kinds of stuff like that. But in a team environment, that light assault might stay inside a building to take the brunt of that flash grenade so that they can help defend when the rush comes in. So that was an idea he had to make it limited to one specific class.
Doing something like that is not a bad, caveat to put onto it. But either
Now,
way,
granted, this is Rel's idea. That doesn't mean SOE's going to listen to a word he says. So
I don't know how I feel about anybody getting a negation period of anything, what the class or otherwise. Because as you alter light assaults to, because that's totally goes against the function of a light assault to be a defense on a point. Like that is against the essence of what the light assault's about.
considering the name is assault.
yeah,
I mean, it just doesn't. Granted, yes, that would give it a great alternate option to use your light assault, but it just, in the essence of the class, doesn't work. So
I agree with you, but I mean that's why I said an example. I guess I didn't. Did I agree with that actual caveat to it?
Postal says something that's true
yeah.
though.
Postal's got a good.
You could,
point.
if you're assaulting with a conch, say you have a conch with a light assault,
Oh,
which,
maybe it should be you can't blind yourself with your own flash.
or something like that might work.
That would
Yeah.
be bad.
You know, if
I
you
take
want to,
that.
if you want to be like the breacher, and you're obviously the first one in the room with your conchs and flashes already going off. Yeah, maybe that doesn't give you like completely
conchs
overpowered
especially
like
because
defense.
I don't use them because I get myself half the time.
Well, that's-
you and
yeah.
him, you and me both.
Yeah,
Even immunity to all friendly conchs would be a good idea.
that's not a bad idea.
I could see the friendly one being acceptable.
While we're
I
at
like
it, give
that
me
better than
immunity
light
to friendly
assault.
bullets.
That would require some code that they probably don't have. In the-
friendly bullets. Yeah. Good
But
luck
only
with that.
friendly max bullets. Because that's who's been killing me all friggin' week.
Nice. All right, you got the next one, Tom.
I do. This one I just thought was funny. I'm gonna try and time this link posting in Twitch, but it's why is dying such an issue? Your name is covering it. I can't see the title, Mark.
Sorry, I'm
Use
trying
your
to.
goddamn cursor.
I'm trying to paste it so I can look at it too.
There, you made me swear.
Yes. Oh, dude, it's all caps. This guy
It says, why is dying such an issue to people in this game? So here's this link in Twitch chat. And I think the only thing he's got wrong with this is why is dying an issue in every game, but it's a pretty funny screenshot of a conversation that occurred. So that's pretty much that. I'm going to move on from that quickly and go into community question of the week. Last week, we asked, do you have any ideas for a TR-specific infiltrator rifle that gives them a satisfying and meaningful niche? And
niche. Sorry, I'm reading this. At
Isn't
the
it
end, the guy
hilarious?
writes, I hope you get cancer and die a very painful death right after all your loved ones die slowly, you piece of human waste. Oh my god. And then, of course, the guy posting it says, sure, I'll get right on that. That is the ultimate
Have you guys
response.
seen LOL Tribunal? I think it's like Reddit.
Oh my god! It's
slash
little-
r slash League of Legends best of Tribunal. That's what it is. That's like similar sort of conversations that occur in League of Legends a lot of times, but it's pretty comical. Anyways, some of these ideas. There was one response on Reddit. I took a while to dig up this thread, and they said they wanted it to be like a gun like this G11 thing in which I'll post here. It's like some real gun. I can't copy this though because I'm a noob.
The heckler and Koch.
There we go. Anyways, so that's one idea, and then some ideas that I'm not surprised is like a burst sniper rifle, and obviously people want crossbows, but as we're slowly figuring out, things that Trammell and Higby post in Command Center will never exist in the game. And there were a few other kind of creative ideas that I just don't see the mechanics being there for.
Crossbow's going in soon.
Whatever.
I'm serious. Dead serious.
You know what? I'll believe it when it happens.
Okay.
So one of these creative ideas was like a sniper rifle is totally OP, right? You hit them with a tracer round, and then you can switch to another mode with like the rounds do less damage, but they hit the target like auto aim. So that was totally OP, but there were some clever thoughts, I guess. But not very much response overall for this one. Apparently,
Well, chat room saying that crossbow is coming.
listen, that's what everyone said when they posted on Command Center like a year ago.
They're on the roadmap.
It's on the roadmap, which means it's going to happen on time.
Oh yeah,
This is what I'm being told.
Whatever. And Jesus was white.
Resurrection Jesus says they're coming on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, they're going to crossbow people for Valentine's Day. It's a whole
I hear
thing.
if you buy the crossbow, you also get a Cupid decal for your tank.
Yeah, I also hear that Louis has these Valentine's things they're going to give to you for free. Like if you get a crossbow.
I said I'll believe it when it happens.
Right.
I don't believe it.
Look at that. Somebody even posted a link.
There you go.
Oh, someone posted a link? Well, that...
More proof.
On the
More
internet
proof.
is totally true.
Roadmap's valid. More proof.
Guys, seriously.
Yep,
the
new
roadmap
faction shared
had many
crossbow.
things removed.
Soon, TM.
But they removed the recon drone. That's BS.
Yeah. All right. Community clash.
No, we're not done.
Go on. What are you saying?
We didn't ask this week's question, moron.
Damn. I'm being aggressive. I was joking with you. Jesus.
Oh, I thought you were being serious.
No, I was just messing with you. Go on.
Oh, okay. So I guess, anyways, this week's question is, what should information... God, I wrote this.
I like that.
You have too many shoulds in there.
Totally misworded this. So what should information for the outfit recruiting tool when out contain? So like, what things would you like to put in your outfit recruiting option? Assuming this is going to be some script.
Let's go back. So the outfit recruiting piece is coming in pretty soon. TM.
In the crossbow.
Yeah, soon, TM. So the outfit recruiting piece will come in soon. What should be in the outfit recruiting tool? What should be on the screen? What do you think is valuable for new players on outfit recruiting? Tell us. We probably way off on this. It's probably not going to be released anytime soon. This is going to probably be a pointless, topic for this week. But hope you call us in.
How's it pointless? I think what people want to recruit, what people want to put for recruitment is.
I think that it should be told. I'm just wondering if that roadmap is even correct now that we've just completely negated the fact of its validity earlier, saying that it's probably not even close.
Okay, yeah, I mean, but they've said they're going to do this. We're not saying.
Granted, yeah, I get that part.
Desert Ladar says it's in March, so.
Okay.
They've said they're doing this. We don't know when, because it's never accurate.
We have talked a lot about outfit recruitment and new player stuff. So what should be in the outfit recruitment tool so that new players can really pick an outfit that's right for them? What should be in there? Tell us all about it. Anything else, Tom?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, cool. Hostility. All right. Community clash.
Prepare yourselves! This is the Planetside 2 Community Clash.
Oh boy, see, I actually played the bumper this time. All right. Preseason matches happened this weekend. The U.S. one was Black Widow Company versus Das Anfall. The EU one was Rebel Rifles versus Keepers of the Void. Both are up. One's on Twitch and one's on YouTube. The U.S. one will be on YouTube shortly. But Community Clash actually has a YouTube channel now. I finished setting it up this morning with the help of Steel Dragon. So if you guys like the Community Clash stuff, there's a YouTube channel for it. Check it out if you want. Whatever. All the matches will be going on there after we do them on Twitch. The EU and US matches going into season 1 will be held on the Planetside 2 Twitch channel and the Planetside 2 EU Twitch channel. I can't remember the Planetside 2 EU one for Save My Life now, but they'll be held on the official channels, but the YouTube vids will be on the Community Clash YouTube. So check them out, enjoy them. Yeah, cool. Good, bad. OP.
Have another drink on me, soldier.
Okay, thank you kindly.
If you can look hard enough past all the death and all the sorrow, there are good things. You must remember that we will overcome. The good, the bad, and the overpowered.
Alrighty. Noxx, you kick us off.
All right, my good this week is the ReachCat decal. I worked on that.
You're slurring so bad.
No, I'm not. Okay. Get out of here. There's no way I'm slurring. Maybe I'm just got a cold or something. I don't know.
Man, he's wasted.
I hate you guys so much. All right, so I finished this ReachCat decal, and it took a lot of work. It looks stupid, but I think I probably put like...
I think it looks fine, dude.
Do you want to know? Like, I think I put like
fine.
8 hours at least.
I wanted to ask. I wanted to know how many hours.
At least 8 hours. I got a progress one here. People have seen this in the thing.
Just for T-Ray to reject it.
No, he's accepting this. Okay.
I like how I'm so sure he's
I'm
like,
so
there's no
convinced.
way he's accepting this. He's gonna deal with it.
This is, I just put like the progress of the ReachCat decal. So how I did this is I drew
All I
on
know
a
is
piece
that-
of paper and then I traced over it.
All I know is that I got a text on Friday that said, "I'm doing it. Don't tell anybody." And it was a picture.
I
It was a
wanted to
rough
get
sketch.
I wanted to get it closer to done before I tweeted it out or anything.
Alrighty.
But that's ReachCat, and it took a lot of work, and I'm quite proud of it.
I'd buy it.
I'd hit that.
Especially if it's only 50 station cash, right? Unless they
Oh yeah.
charge more because it's so awesome.
You should post a picture.
Here you go, folks. 50 station cash, chance to have Nox's pussy on your side of your gal.
I like B-Pulse. Is that cocaine at the bottom of the page?
Cocaine at the bottom of the page. I gotta add this picture back so I can look at it.
Is that cocaine under its bow tie? Is that what you say?
That's awesome.
It's because I traced it, and it's man.
It's all that coke you traced it in. All right, next.
What happened
Bad.
here? Oh, my
Bad.
bad. Okay, I see the cocaine reference now. I guess. Anyways, so my bad is that I am awaiting rejection of the ReachCat.
It's
Nice.
already been rejected.
I like how you accept this like in style. You know, it's nice. It's good.
He's gonna be in the game. I'm sure he'll be rejected once, and then I will modify after calling up Tremel and giving
Dude,
him my mind.
If T-Rex could slap his face in this game, he could put a cat in here. Come on, seriously.
Especially such a badass looking cat with a smirk on his face.
I like how the smirk sells it. That's good.
I posted the picture of my cat in the Twitch channel.
with the money.
Oh no.
Are those fives? You're a high roller there.
There's a 20 on the bottom there.
Don't put the big bill on top.
That was actually my daughter gave me money to buy Minecraft for her, so I just happen to have it on the couch.
Minecraft is $30 now.
It's $26.95,
95.
I think.
All right. All right, Darren, you're next.
All right, my good this week is I was playing, like I said earlier, with Black Arrows, and when I wasn't playing with them, I was playing around with the Lightning, and I don't know, I have a new love for the Lightning. With the HE rounds just popping heads left and right. It just feels so nice to get that one long shot and just see it hit that person who pops their head out on the top of the hill. Do you know what I mean?
I love popping heads, yeah.
Except
I
that
agree.
somebody told me that because I wear the, or because my Lightning has the SOE Live yellow camo, that I look like a moldy banana.
Yeah, what's the I wear that everywhere, and I've never got that comment before. Moldy banana has never been one of them.
You know,
I'm not a banana. It's moldy banana.
the guy
now.
came up and he's repairing my Lightning, and he just says over proximity, "I'm sorry that you're driving a moldy banana." It was hilarious.
Oh my god,
That's awesome.
it is awesome.
My bad
All
for the
right.
week, though, was starting in alt. Now, like I said, I played all week with Black Arrows, like every night. It's kind of crazy. I haven't played this much in a long time, but I had a ton of good fun. But the issue is when you start in alt, and I did on NC, I've never played NC in this game, and so I had nothing. I had no NC medic weapons. I had no engineer guns. My heavy assault has crap on it. It's just, I kind of felt the plight of the new player this week, and I wanted to admit that to both
I
of
don't
you.
blame you, dude. It's rough. It's rough.
I did want to admit that to the two of you.
I had the plight of a new player too on my main. I joined a public squad, and it was literally the most miserable experience of my life.
Have you recovered from slitting your own wrists?
It was bad.
I actually just surpassed my TR's battle rank with my NC guy, so I'm finally back up to where I was with my TR guy.
I will say that my NC's KDR is 2.5.
Oh yeah, damn, you're blowing me away, dude. Mine's like 1.7.
He's only battle rank 16 though, so
I
it
think
shouldn't
mine's
count.
like 1.2 or some crappy ass.
That was back when I was using Sweeper and just LA, jumping into everything and just.
I just play too aggressive. That's my problem. I can't sit back. Like, I will always be the first person through a door if that's what's happening.
So B Polston made a great parallel, Tom. He said that your decal is really cute, like his ex-girlfriend is attractive.
How? What?
I need to see a picture.
Maybe
of
he had a super hot ex-girlfriend.
I need to see a picture of his ex-girlfriend.
I do.
We can comment on this.
I think that's agreed. I think that we all need to have a comparison.
Just because she's an ex-girlfriend doesn't mean she's ugly. She could have been a total B.
So she's cute, but she needs some work.
Yeah, I understand.
Yes.
All right. So
my character.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Tick wanted to know if my NC character, what my NC character's name is, and it is yes, I am that Deringer.
Gosh, that's not King Pomposy at all.
Is that seriously the name?
Yeah, and people have recognized me already. Like, Mustarde killed me the other night, and I just typed to him. I said, Mustarde! And he's like, Deringer! And then I popped Rack's head.
Oh my god, that's really your name. Oh my god.
And then I popped Rack as he came out of a tower, and then I just texted him. I said, Boosh! And he was like, Deringer, you fuck.
Yes, I am that ringer. You want to gun my tank?
Actually, people have been calling me Yes Lamb.
Oh, wow.
One guy said, Yes Lamb, let me get in your Sunderer.
Oh, man. All right. So
Yes, I am.
My good for the week is my son read his first book to me this week, so that was cool to listen to that. Basically, the book was titled "Everything Is Fast," and he reads like dolphins are fast, penguins are fast. I'm like, they're not fast. He just kind of like looked at me like I was being mean.
You really told your son that when he's reading his first book?
I'm like penguins aren't fast, buddy. He's like, just looks at me, and my wife's like, just keep going. So, and then, my other good for the week is that, so I was gunning a tank with Druxy from Outfit X, and we had this asshole hover chassis scythe. It's sitting at he must have been, I don't know how far out, he was pretty far off, and he was photon potting us over and over and over again. And every time we'd shoot, he would drop or he would raise. Like, we'd shoot below him, he would just raise up a little bit. And he would drop if we shoot above him. So Druxy's like, meet in the middle, shoot low and high. We shot low and high, and he went towards Druxy, got hit by an anti-vehicle round, exploded. And it was like, oh, we won the game, we're done. You can log off for the night. The guy literally just raised up right into the AV round or AP round. It was amazing. You just had to be there apparently because you guys don't give a shit. So anyways, Louis, you're next.
Story.
Sorry.
I guess my in-game good is I Auraxiumed the XM98, which is my third bolt-action Auraxium. And then I got the Ghost next, which is going to be a pain because it doesn't have the 6X. Other than that, I'm in the EQ Landmark Beta, or Alpha, and I've been playing that as much as I possibly can. It's pretty awesome.
I watched you for 2 hours, and all you did was chop trees.
So did you spend $60 or $100 on that game?
100.
Ooh.
And I haven't even gotten the items that the extra items I get with that extra amount of cash. I haven't even got the items yet, so it's like, where are they? Okay. But they've been having issues, so it's alpha. But
can you dig a hole into the mysterious caves that they say will exist in this game at some point?
No. That Underworld is not in Landmark that I'm aware of.
Oh, that's just next?
Yeah. But maybe it'll come, I don't know. Anyways, my bad would be I've been playing a lot of that Landmark, and I'll be moving this week, so I probably won't be playing much Planetside at all. So
That's a bummer, man.
Congrats to whoever moves up above me on the leaderboards.
Congrats.
Well, I heard Noxx needed a roommate, so you guys will have fun together.
Yeah. Welcome to St. Louis. We'll see you later, Louis.
On my way.
My bad for the week. I forgot to. My bad. So my bad for the week is the progression of community clashes kind of veered itself towards the competitive community pretty heavily, which is what it is. When we started community clash, I'm glad that the competitive community has something out of this now, and it's kind of gone the way it is. But I feel like when we started community clash,
Thank you.
it was, I should say we, because it was we all started it. It was made for the community as a whole. So I feel like I feel like a complete failure to the casual community in this to a certain extent. So I'm working out ideas on how to create events for the casual community of Planetside 2 so that both sides can have something to do. And I think we have some ideas in the works. But I hope the casual community has something from us soon so that everyone can have an event that they can enjoy participating in other than just brackets, which was kind of veered towards competitive play. Yeah. So that's my bad for the week. That being said, mailbag.
Oh, it's a perfect morning. Great timing, the mailman's just coming.
Morning. Here's the mail. Big bag. See you later.
He must be in a hurry to get away. Very strange. What's the speaking sound? Going to take a look here in this bag of mail. Oh no!
Now you just open the ReachCast mailbag.
Alrighty. First email, or I should apologize, call. It's from Gio.
Hey, this is Gio from Madison, NC. Backs, the Black Arrows. Just wanted to say thank you to the Danger for coming on and hanging out with us this week. Had a bunch of fun, probably like 3 times this week. It was a good time. Also wanted to say thank you for the support on the new artwork that we released, where it was the Backs guys versus the VS. So, all right, guys, take care. Love the show. Bye.
Cool, man. There you go. You got some love. That's awesome, man.
I know. They made me feel really welcome, I have to say.
This is bullshit. Community outreach. Do you know how many outfits I play with? I didn't get shit for calls. This is bullshit.
My mind went to a total different place when he said that you guys had fun 3 times this week.
3 times.
You are a sick man. You are sick.
It's not usually the way I refer to people having fun with unless it's that sort of activity.
I even popped in, I think it was Friday night, and they were blitzed out of their minds doing galaxy drops, and the guy flying the galaxy had to be so drunk that he was upside down left and right. I was getting sick watching him fly across the screen. It was so bad, but it was hilarious. He still managed to get us over the point and drop us out, but then I don't know where he disappeared to in the sky afterwards.
That's why he never got shot down. He's just flying around randomly. This mountain looks nice. I'm going to circle this mountain. Whee! Oh, that's awesome.
He was just like, I'm going to go to that beacon in the air, and then just wandered off after that.
Next call we have is from... Oh, sorry, man.
I was going to say, one of the most common questions I kept getting from them, though, is, are you going to SOE Live this year? Because I guess a lot of them are going to SOE Live this year, not just Swisher.
Dude, there's a lot of people that say they're going to live. Outfit X said that a lot of people are going to live, and Bax and everybody else, man. Dude, it's going to be... I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of Planetside people there, because last year, just to recap, there's 95% EQ players and 5% Planetside players.
Was it 95 or 99?
99, whatever. So we go into the banquet and the end of this 3-day thing, right? And they do their whole rally thing, hey, Planetside players, tell us where you're at or whatever. And you hear this screaming, this blood-curdling screaming from the Planetside side.
Loudest
louder
than all the EQ players.
Yeah, it's this a whole bunch of obnoxious 20-something.
It was one table of devil dogs.
There might have been some double dogs.
Yeah, a bunch of drunk 666 double
TRG,
dogs.
and they might have all been drunk.
Oh, it was amazing. And he's just screaming, and then you hear, and it's like, where are you EQ players at? They're like, woo.
The whole banquet room was
Dude,
filled with
Louis was there?
players.
Is this not true, Louis? Is this not true?
It's true. Well, we're a younger, rowdier crowd, you know, and it's I mean it's full of EverQuest people, but you can point the Planetside 2 people out. It's not hard,
and thus more fun.
And then they razz like the dude. He says something like, I can't remember what he said. He's like, Planetside 2 is like, this competition sucked or something like this. When he screamed in the back, I was like, what? It was amazing.
But let's admit
I can't wait
though.
to go to the PBR Rock Bar again and just.
Let's admit it though. The loudest cheer was for free realms.
Oh yeah.
It's just me and Blanco.
It's like blew out the speaker.
They even announced free realms.
Yeah, and every time they did, Louis.
Free realms!
Every time they said free realms, Louis would cheer.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh god. Alright, so what were we at? Wolf07 call.
What's up everybody, this is Wolf07 from the Freelancers Union, and this call is now gonna self-destruct. So first off, I'd like to say that before I go into a new game, I usually do research such as watching reviews and tutorials. So I was kinda shocked when you guys said that rarely anyone ever does this kind of research. So with that said, I would like to redo the list from last week. Okay, so on first place I'll put in the directives, on second place I'll put in the mission system. But for third place, can somebody for the love of God please fix VoIP? Literally, if I look at it wrong, it's gonna break. So yeah, it makes platoon leading / squad leading kinda impossible without TeamSpeak. Seriously, if it stops working, you're either forced to find a new squad leader / platoon leader, that, or you have to restart the game, which is always a pain to do. So yeah, can somebody look into that, please? I'm kinda getting sick and tired of VoIP. So with that behind us, assuming that you guys have the developer who's working on the resource revamp, I would like to ask a question. So I know how vehicles are supposed to work with the resource revamp, but how are infantry weapons gonna work in the resource revamp? Is it gonna be like common pool resources, or is it gonna be separate resources for the infantry? Per se, I wanna take a grenade or max or a few mines. Is it gonna go off the common pool, or do I still have my old resources? Okay, so with the question out, I have one final thing to say. Now, Torkz, if you don't want me to advertise my channel, now is the time to end the call. But if you didn't, here goes nothing. So my name is =FU=Wolf07. You can find me by just writing that down in the YouTube browser. Also, I hoped I send a link to my Twitter and my YouTube. So Torkz, if you could, please slap that somewhere so people can actually find me if they can't find me by writing that down. And with all of that said, I wish everybody good luck on the field of Auraxes. Goodbye.
Nice. Alrighty. So he did research about the game. I mean, am I totally way off base saying that most of the player base does not do research when they play?
No, most
No,
of the
I think
player
you're dead
base
on.
does not.
I really feel like most people I've talked to are like, research? Damn, I haven't even seen a video about this game. Let's just log in. Let's try this.
Yeah, they log in and they try it out. It's the first impression.
That's generally how most people play all video games.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Maybe maybe like a gameplay trailer, but not a how-to.
I mean, yeah. All right, last call tonight.
Start up ReachCast. This is Gluso 8. Milar and I'm still pounding Milar TR back so hard to the Charlemagne era because, yeah, Europe. All right. Well, this is Wilfo 8 signing out. Go and see.
Oh my god, that was awesome. Because Europe.
Europe.
I have a feeling we're going to hear a rebuttal.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope we do.
Who actually gave us this call?
I know who it was.
I can't tell you.
It's a secret.
I can't tell
Tell
you.
us who.
They're an NC player, that's all.
It's an NC player, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, it's not fair. It's the same. It's the same. Never mind. That's not fair. All right. So we have a couple emails. Let's kick them off.
Oh, is it me? Oh, it is. First up is from Alexi. He says, "Hello, I play NC only, but for TR, here is my suggestion, though I would not mind to try that for NC as well. Tag seeking rifle, smiley face. Give it a 2 fire modes. Tagging mode is tagging bullet. If you hit the enemy with that bullet, it is tagged for, say, 10 seconds, but makes no damage. And then second mode, tag seeking mode, is tag seeking bullet. If fired close enough to tagged guy, bullet will curve and hit the guy. Damage is negotiable. I guess 1-hit kill if tag is on the head and 2-hit kill to the body. Tag should also attract bullets from other TR snipers. 1 tag of all. Make snipers to work together as a team. Let me know what you think." I love it. It's OP as
my God,
that
sounds OP as crap.
But I think it's awesome. Can you imagine?
That's the idea was.
Can you imagine
clever one?
Torkz and Mustarde playing together with this tagging mode?
That'd be hell on earth.
I told you this is the one that was like I said was super OP but kind of clever.
It is. It's OP but clever.
Oh man, that would be, like I said, that'd be hell on earth if you get Mustarde and Torkz together. That'd be a nightmare. All right, you're next, Tom.
Yeah, this one's from Novocaine. There have been some big updates in the world of alert tracking and some great new tools recently. I thought you might like to update your listeners on the latest situation. I am not affiliated to the below, but just really appreciate their efforts and think they deserve a mention. Maybe you know who some of the guys behind this work better than I do.
Yeah. So it's the guys that do the PS2 alerts on Twitter. So now they're actually using the API to generate the alerts. So that's good. I'll put some of the details out.
I'm glad you knew that because nothing in this email specified who he was talking about.
Well, you'd have to see how the email is formatted. I couldn't really put the rest in.
So the alerts are now posting automatically on Twitter when they occur and when they end.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty cool. And who wins it and everything like that.
What's the Twitter account?
It's like PS2 alerts or something.
Yeah, I think it's PS2 alerts. I'm pretty sure.
Slick.
It is pretty slick. It works really well if you follow alerts and they're one of the main factors for why you log on, then I would follow them if I were you. PS2 alerts. In fact, I'll look it up.
PS2 alert tracker?
PS2 alert tracker. Yeah, at PS2 alert tracker. So check them out, guys. So if you want to kind of know when alerts are kicking off, they do it. Yeah, Louis linked it. Cool. Thanks, man. PS2 alert tracker. So, the last email we have is from Dark Matter. He said he's going to give him some feedback about what should be the Empire-specific sniper rifle, I guess, stuff for TR. Said, make it a burst fire sniper rifle with a 20-24 round magazine. Really cool gun model, too. Something wholly unique and new. Allow for a 4.8, 4X and 8X and 2X scope, 4-grip laser sight, HV ammo, extended mags. Add in a chamber time to keep it from being too OP, because it's not already too OP. Make it do less damage to body shots, 125 damage to body, sniper style damage to headshots, 750 certs. It's pretty detailed sniper rifle description there, man. So, yeah. Shoot people in the head. Sounds good.
So Torkz actually missed us talking about him and Mustarde because he was taking cookies out of the oven?
So basically, you played that game a while back of like what was that arcade game where you drove the car around and the other dude shot out the window? Oh man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Old school arcade game.
Uh-huh.
It's like something in Cash or something like that. I don't remember what it was, but basically, Mustarde and Torkz drive around each weekend. One of them has a sniper rifle out the window, and they shoot targets at a gun range while they're running at 150 miles per hour while they're circling.
I wish I really knew where you were going with this.
I have nowhere to go with this. I'm running out of just, okay, I'm done.
Let's thank the chat room.
Yeah. So, Arctorn, Big Angry Texan, Bloodchain 80, B Postal, Crispy Joe. I think he's first time we've seen him, right, guys? Crispy Joe. I hope you eat crispy donuts. Desgildar. Desmano.
You don't want crispy donuts. You want soft, squishy, moist donuts.
Crispy outside donuts, like on the outside just a little bit crispy, but like the inside soft.
I'm happy to see
that's a stale donut.
I'm happy to see Mono in the chat room. That means he survived his drive to New Hampshire in the horrible snowstorm.
Agreed. Yeah, congratulations. He's in a rustic cabin somewhere in the woods.
Or he's stranded on the highway on his iPhone app or something.
He could be.
Could be that too. All right, Desgildar, Dr. Joski, Ellen the Bear, Elan the Bear, maybe?
That's a new one.
Yeah, that's a new one. Welcome. Fadekin, I think I've seen you before, but first I've seen you in a while. And Precision, welcome, sir. And see you. I love seeing return visitors. Lynx Thor, love you long time. Miniature Action Jesus, oh, love you so long. Roche, first time I've seen Roche _ I think. Sandman 211, I hope you listen to Metallica. Senor Blanco 42, Solaris TV. So I think he's actually going to be casting our upcoming Community Clash this Wednesday with Deringer, the preseason match.
So I hope we're going to get video of that Higby hair.
Yeah, me too. T42
enter the competition next time.
Who's that?
I don't know who Louis is. Tick Gills, Time Elude, Toroko Kill, the Sniper Madness, and Unit 3372. I don't have anything witty to say about you, dude. Welcome.
You missed so many names that are on my list.
I am listing off what I see.
I know these lists. If Torkz forgot you, I see
the same list as Torkz does, except for he missed Ock. But
I don't even. Oh, he's at the very top. Sorry. Yeah. So T-shaped visor.
I see the same list you do. So
yeah, I don't see anybody else. That's everybody's. I know there's more people because that's not 20. It might be enough. I don't think that's everybody. But if I didn't list you, I'm sorry, man. Our woman.
I refreshed. I closed it and then opened it, and now my list is the same.
I'm not gonna try to compensate for crappy Twitch. The
Twitch sucks. No, there's definitely more people, but
whatever.
Can't list them all because Twitch.
Thanks for coming out to the show, guys. The contact info for the show is reachcastshow.com. You can go to our website. That's where we first post all of our shows before the rest of the catchers pick them up. reachcastshow@gmail.com if you want to email us a call or an email for the show. You can call us 415-787-3224.
Like Wolf 09 will this week.
Like Wolf 09 or Wolf 01. You can call us in a call for the show. We'll put it on the show. Our Twitch, which you're already watching. For most of those that aren't watching, you can tune into live show and enjoy your time with the rest of these wonderful people.
And the chat's always a good time.
Yeah, they seem like they enjoy themselves. We kind of call off the chat sometimes because they have some pretty funny things to say. It's twitch.tv/ReachCast. It's like it sounds. The show Twitter is @ReachCastShow. Mine is Shin is OP.
Am I next? I'm at Noxia.
I'm at the Moldy Banana.
Okay.
Oh, I'm supposed to give a joke one?
Yeah, what's Louis?
I'm at AntLou42. And you can check out the 40 Deuce at the40deuce.com.
Now, is that Ant as in A-N-T or Aunt?
Whatever you want to call me.
Well, I'm just trying to guide people correctly towards your Twitter.
AUNT. Or whatever turns you on.
Whatever turns you on. At whatever turns you on. You might get something else for that. I don't know what they, so anyways. As always, thank you, Steve, Cliff, John, Jenny, Boo, and Hamma. That's it for the show. Oh, hey, thank you, Steel Dragon, as well. And, everybody have a good week. Thanks to everybody in the chat room. We'll see you guys next week. I don't know. Maybe we'll give away Higby codes or something, or T-Ray, or maybe we'll have a Clegg code by then. I hope so. All right. Night, guys. Peace.
Later.
Peace.
That's right, Sergeant. You made the call. All right, soldiers. You've done a great job here today. Let's get our stuff and get the hell out of here. to see you again on the next mission.